the whirlwind of life's challenges, it's easy to become consumed by our own shortcomings, to dwell on the mistakes of our past and the battles we fought, often to no avail. We carry the weight of our failures on our shoulders, allowing them to hinder our progress and cloud our vision of what could be. But what if I told you that the key to unlocking a brighter future, to finding the peace and freedom you so desperately seek, lies not in punishing yourself, but in the profound act of self-forgiveness? For it is only when we are able to let go of the burdens we've imposed upon ourselves that we can truly surrender to the divine, allowing God to fight our battles and guide us toward the destiny He has planned. In the quiet moments of reflection, when we find ourselves kneeling before the Lord, pouring out our hearts in prayer, we must remember that we are not alone in this journey. The Almighty God, the sovereign ruler of the universe, stands ready to take up our cause, to battle the forces that seek to undermine our progress and steal our joy. But first, we must do our part. We must acknowledge the weight of our past mistakes, the sins that have cast a shadow over our lives, and humbly ask for forgiveness. Not just from God, but from ourselves. For it is only through self-forgiveness that we can truly open our hearts to the healing grace of the divine. When we refuse to forgive ourselves, we erect a barrier between us and the very one who longs to shower us with His boundless love and mercy. We become trapped in a cycle of self-condemnation, unable to see the path forward, and blind to the boundless possibilities that await us on the other side of our own self-imposed limitations. But the moment we choose to let go, to release the shackles of our past and embrace the liberating power of self-forgiveness, we unlock the floodgates of divine intervention. For it is in that act of surrender, that willingness to trust in the Lord's plan for our lives, that we invite the Almighty to take up our cause, to fight our battles on our behalf. The exodus of the Israelites from Egypt. In Exodus 14, verse 14, the Israelites were trapped between the Egyptian army and the Red Sea. Instead of fighting, Moses told the people, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." God then parted the Red Sea, allowing the Israelites to cross on dry ground and then drown the pursuing Egyptian army. And make no mistake, our God is a mighty warrior, a relentless defender of those who call upon His name. He stands ready to crush the enemies that have sought to undermine our progress, whether they be physical, emotional, or spiritual. But we must first humble ourselves, acknowledging our own limitations and our need for the divine's guiding hand. As we continue to pour out our hearts in prayer, as we immerse ourselves in the healing waters of God's grace, we begin to see the walls of our own self-imposed prisons crumbling. The fears and anxieties that have held us captive start to fade away, replaced by a sense of peace, clarity, and unwavering trust in the divine's plan for our lives. And in that moment of surrender, we find ourselves standing tall, our burdens lifted, and our path forward illuminated by the light of God's love and guidance. For the battle is no longer ours to fight, but rather a divine undertaking, where the Almighty has taken up our cause and is leading us to victory. But the true power of this transformative journey lies not just in the practical outcomes we may witness, but in the profound inner transformation that takes place within us. For in the act of forgiving ourselves and letting God fight our battles, we are acknowledging our own limitations, our need for a higher power to guide and protect us. And in that humility, we open ourselves up to a deeper, more intimate relationship with the God. We may emerge from this process feeling humbled, transformed, and strengthened, our faith renewed, our hope restored, and our hearts overflowing with a deep and abiding gratitude for the divine's unwavering love and guidance. So let us embrace the liberating power of self-forgiveness and divine intervention, and let us surrender ourselves to the Lord, knowing that in doing so, we are embarking on a journey of profound spiritual growth, divine connection, and the ultimate victory over the forces that seek to hinder our progress. May thy Lord bless and keep you today. Stay blessed